We said we were going to change the format to solving murders, so that's our new intro.
Oh my god.
What murder should we solve this week?
There's so many.
Let's solve the Golden State Killer murder.
That already got solved.
Shh. Nobody knows that. What was the guy's name?
Oh, I don't know his name.
Well, you're horrible at this then. It's been a while, man. It's been like at least 2 weeks. Oh shit, it's been 3 weeks since we recorded.
Has it been 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm actually in the studio with Miss Cock Monster herself. I'm in Northern California visiting her, meeting her for the first time. Yep.
That's what we're doing.
Are you high right now?
Yep.
Shocking. All right. Well, since we're horrible at investigating, let's just jump into whatever the hell's been going on. Anything interesting going on in your life in the last 3 weeks?
I've, for some reason, had like a string of like really bad sexual encounters.
Oh, do tell.
Just like not.
If you say last night, I swear I'll smack the shit out of you.
Just like not good. I don't know how to explain it. Like nothing embarrassing or anything like that. It's just like it wasn't good at all. I didn't like it.
I've had an interesting encounter recently. This chick shows up and she's like, "Oh, you're much cuter in person." I was like, "Oh, okay." She said it like several times, so it was a little awkward. At some point, I was like, "Okay, I get it. You're cuter in person, thanks." And he thought I was ugly. She's like, "Well, I thought you were gonna be fat." I was like, "Oh, okay. You're making it better. Keep talking." So yeah, it was weird. So they made her squirt all over the kitchen table and put her face in it till she licked it all up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, you gotta learn. Men's height. Let's talk about men's height for a second, because I feel like some short dudes get a bad rap. And I had some guy. What?
I was gonna say short dudes like you.
I ain't short. The fuck you talking about? I'm 5'11".
That's not 6.
Wow. This is the last time we're doing it. A fucking podcast in the studio together. I'm gonna end up smacking you. It's not 6 foot. I do all right, okay?
Okay.
Don't try to give me a fucking height complex. I'm out here trying to help short motherfuckers.
Okay, proceed.
Well, some guy, I don't remember, it's been so long, it's been weeks, but some guy had messaged me and was like, he was, some girl and him, I think, like, used to sleep together, and then they stopped, and she started to, like, go in on his height or whatever. And I was like, man, that shit don't matter. Like, my brother is short. And
How tall?
I think he's like 5'9".
Okay.
But this dude has slayed as much pussy, well, not as much, but almost as much as me in his lifetime before he stupidly got fucking married. So I don't think height has anything, you know, I know chicks don't want a dude that's shorter than them, but, you know, don't let that shit fuck with your head. Like, just, you know, anybody can get laid if they know what to say, I feel like. But I feel like you're a heightist.
I'm actually not. I mean, it's just like more of a preference. If you're shorter than me, then no.
How tall are you?
I'm like 5'6", 5'7".
Jesus, you are a monster.
I know. I feel like I'm taller than like all the girls I know. All my friends are like 5'2" or 5 foot, 5'4".
Where are they at?
I don't know. Actually, I haven't talked to them in a little while.
I've seen your friends. I told you you're the prettiest, so forget about that.
Okay.
What is this really long message you put in here?
Let me see. Oh, this was a DM I got. And is it a girl?
I can't tell.
I think it is a girl.
Oh yeah, it says Danielle.
Oh, okay, yeah. So she says she's from Sydney, Australia. And it says, I'm single and have had guys come up to me all the time for sex, etc. Which I'm 100% down for. Admittedly, I can say I'm a slut and okay with it. However, in August I went to a club and flirted with a bouncer all night. And at the end of the night, I whispered something I can't remember. And he took me to the men's bathroom and we fucked. I told my best girlfriend, and she said I was a legend. However, I told my best guy friend from England, and he said, that's so fucking dirty and so slutty. Normally, I wouldn't give a fuck about him calling me a slut, because he does. Because he does.
Yeah, that's right on.
Okay. But the context in this way was really rude.
Oh, she's missing a comma.
What are your thoughts on this?
Well,
Here we go.
I mean, it was in a public restroom, so the dirty part is accurate. You are sleeping with a random man, so the slut part is accurate. But I don't think you should take it like, you should have taken it like a compliment and said thank you. Gives a fuck what he thinks. You ain't fucking him, obviously, and that's probably what he's really pissed off about, so I don't think it's worth being pissed off about. You ever fuck with someone in a public restroom?
No.
All right, after this, we'll go to McDonald's.
Ew.
I have. I actually have. A few times. But it's not like we're laying on the fucking floor either, you know what I mean? And it's usually in the women's room because they're cleaner.
It's still gross, though.
Oh.
Like, I don't think I'd ever do that.
I feel like the way that I have sex is usually gross anyway. If you really want to think about it.
But there's not like a bunch of other random people's germs.
No, that's true. But like I said, we're not laying on the fucking floor.
But still.
Are you a germaphobe?
Kind of.
Are you?
Kind of, yeah.
Interesting. I'm not. Let's talk about what we talked about last night, what I witnessed. And so I've been traveling for the last fucking God knows how long, but I was in Colorado, for a week before I got to California. And now I've been here for a week, but I was in Colorado visiting one of my best friends, and I witnessed something that it was one of the most amazing things I've ever witnessed, to be quite honest. It really was. And I've seen like men and women fight a lot. It's usually just embarrassing. Like you just feel like they're both stupid. What are you fighting? You know, lovers quarrels type shit. But my best friend has a friend out in Colorado, and they have become very close. And it's two gay men. They're married. And they invited us over for dinner one night. Fucking food was amazing, first of all. It's the best meal I've had in so fucking long.
I love that.
It really
like
was.
A really good part of the story.
It was so good. So after we eat, we're eating and drinking or whatever, and we play a card game, and one of the two is very competitive. He's a very competitive guy. I don't want to give away too much information. But so the game is done, and my friends, the one that she like is really close with, his husband went to sleep, or was like, I have to be up at 5 in the morning. I'm going to go to bed. Whatever. We didn't turn the music down, and we didn't stop hanging out. So we're there for another, I don't even know, hour or two. I don't know. But in that time frame, he came out of the bedroom like 2 or 3 times. The first time he was a little annoyed. The second time he was pissed. And the third time, he was really pissed. And I got to witness a gay lovers quarrel. And my friend, who knows me very well, just every time he would come out, she would just look at me and be like, shut the fuck up, don't say anything. And I'm just looking at her like, girl, How could I not? It was fucking amazing. Yo, if there was a TV show about it, I would watch that shit. That's how amazing it was. But the last time he came out, I about died. Because he's screaming. First of all, okay, the way that the husband handled it is the way I handle most women in my life. He's like, okay, all right. You know, that's how he handled it. Like, pay you no attention. Kind of blow you off. But he comes out that last time and he's yelling. He was like, the latch is closing. I looked at my friend and I was like, yo, is that gay code or what? What's that mean? She's like, I don't know. I was like, do you think it means his butthole's closing? What the fuck is that? She's like, I don't know. Just shut up, okay? How can I shut up? This is too fucking amazing. So I don't know if we'll ever be invited back, or at least if I'll ever be invited back, but it was, if you've never experienced that, find yourself a gay married couple and make friends with them. Because first of all, they cook like a motherfucker. And second of all, oh, shit. The fighting is amazing. So that's my Colorado story. Other than that, Colorado sucks. Sorry. I'm sorry. Fuck y'all in your mountains and your cold weather and all that shit. Just did nothing for me. So, and I stayed in a haunted house, which that didn't help. Anyway, moving right along. What is birthday snap? You didn't send me a birthday snap, bitch.
I don't send birthday snaps. That's the point.
Oh.
This is just like a PSA. Like, I don't care if it's your birthday. I'm not going to send you a nude.
Why?
So don't ask.
I'm requesting a nude for my birthday next year.
That's like a whole year away.
Just accept it.
Okay. Your request
Why? How did that come?
Processed.
Thank you. How did that, like, where did that come from? Somebody message you?
I get it all the time.
Really?
Yeah. People will snap me and be like, oh, it's my birthday. Can I get a nude? Like,
it's an interesting angle.
No.
Hello, internet social media stranger woman. It's my birthday. Can I have a nude? Interesting.
You don't get that?
No, people tell me it's their birthday. At most, they'll be like, can you just send me a voice message saying happy birthday?
Like with their name?
Yeah, and I'll text back happy birthday. Because I don't know who I'm talking to. You don't know who you're talking to. Mm-hmm. Unless I know who I'm talking to. They could be underage. I'm not trying to get caught up in any bullshit. Let's see. Thought about this and ask her on the podcast since she's a sub. Would she be into being fucked from doggy with her head pinned with a foot across her face? I get so much foot shit now because of your ass.
I get it too.
Would you freak out?
Oh, probably.
Really?
I think I would.
Interesting.
But maybe like in the moment I wouldn't. I don't know. I feel like I would. I need to know what the foot looks like first.
Why does that matter?
Like, is it really nasty or is it clean?
Let's say clean.
Okay, if it's clean, I might not freak out in the moment.
What if he stuffed his foot in your mouth?
Oh, I'd probably throw up. Oh my god, don't talk about it.
That sounds hot.
Oh, no, I don't want that. Anybody's foot in my mouth.
There's some guys into that shit.
I know, I'm not.
Actually, I think the guys that message you more so want your foot in their mouth. But
I don't think I could do that. Unless I'm being paid.
You couldn't put your foot in someone's mouth?
I don't think so.
Why?
I don't want to do that to someone. Like, that's just, it's a foot. Like, that's so weird.
Do you eat ass?
No, I don't.
Really?
I've never done it.
No shit. Against it?
I'm not against it. I've just never, most guys that I've been with don't want that. They don't want anything by that.
Hey, fair. Fair. You saw where I was going with that, though, right? Like, you'll eat an ass, but not, you won't lick a foot. Or let somebody lick your foot.
Mm-mm. That's so weird.
You get really fidgety when we talk about feet.
I know. It gets me, like, anxious.
I should have worn flip-flops today.
No.
I must say, it's a lovely time of year to be in Northern California. The falling ash is beautiful. All the smoke in the air it's got that nice
It's like-
charred smell everywhere.
It's like Silent Hill.
Like, yo, when the fucking plane landed, we couldn't see anything. I don't know how the fuck he landed the plane. You couldn't see shit because it was all smoke. That was wild.
I know. Well, just when we were outside, I was like coughing. Now that we're inside, I'm fine.
There's also ash all over everyone's car.
Oh my gosh, my car is so bad. I just don't even wash it anymore. Because as soon as I wash it, it just gets ashy again.
So this is like an ongoing thing.
I feel like been ongoing for a while.
Do they ever put them out?
Yeah, they put them out, but then there's new ones going by that point.
Where the fuck is Smokey the Bear in all this? Isn't he supposed to be handling this shit?
I have no idea.
Do you know who Smokey the Bear is?
No, I come from a family of firefighters. I know who
do
Smokey
you?
the Bear is. Yes.
Oh, excuse me. Fancy pants. Queens Over Bitches was supposed to be in the studio with us today. But she is actually fighting fires. Well, actually, no. Let me see. What did she say exactly? Oh, she's mutual aid. We go help with evacuations and look for bodies.
She looks for bodies?
Yeah.
That is so cool. Has she found one?
I don't fucking know. I'll be sure to text her when we leave and see what her body
number and she can just tell me. Tell her to send me a picture.
See what her body count is.
Yeah.
You're sick. Dick watch. What the fuck is a dick watch?
Okay. I was actually really excited about this one.
Have at it, Chief.
Okay, so obviously I get a lot of dick pics. And
Obviously.
sometimes, well, it takes a lot for them to stand out. But this one was the first time I ever got one, and he had watches stacked up on his dick.
Were they good watches?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I actually really liked it because I love watches. Like, I wear a watch every day.
That's weird.
So it was just, like, really cool.
People that wear watches these days, they're weird to me.
Wait, what's a weird watch?
Any watch.
Oh, you just don't like watches? I love watches.
I used to like watches, but before, like, cell phones were everywhere.
Oh,
What the
no,
fuck do I need a watch for now?
I always check my watch.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I need to know what time it is at
Isn't
all
your
times.
phone always in your hand?
Huh?
Isn't your phone always in your hand?
No, actually, it's not always.
Oh. Mine is.
So I always wear a watch, but not like, I don't like the Fitbits and like those weird ones, like
Oh.
the iPhone ones. Like I'm talking about like a watch.
Yeah.
Like a Rolex. Oh, I had a Rolex and I just loved it, but I don't know what happened to it.
How the fuck do you lose a Rolex?
I don't know, but I need to find it. It was so pretty.
Yeah.
It was like white gold and gold.
Is that a gift? From a lover?
Mm-mm.
Oh. Okay, do tell.
Oh, no.
No?
No, we don't need to talk about it.
We're gonna talk about that later. What is this?
Oh, let me look at it. I forgot. What is effect? Or you don't know what effect is?
Oh, I don't know the difference between effect and effect. And it was like a big thing on my Snapchat. I don't, and people tried to explain it, and I still don't get it.
Okay.
So somebody was like, just use impact. So instead of, I can say it in a sentence, I just
But you don't know if it's A or E.
Exactly.
What did they say? What's the difference? I thought affect.
One's a verb, one's a noun. Like, who knows what these fancy things are? Certainly not me. One's a verb, one's a noun, one's an action, one's like, okay. But so many people commented that it just got confusing. And finally somebody was like, listen, just use impact. It works. I was like...
It does. I was thinking about that when you said it. Like, it actually does work both ways.
Yeah.
So does impact have two meanings?
Listen, we're not going to go down that fucking road. You're not fucking it up anymore. I've had enough.
Okay.
What is this message, though?
Oh.
Hi there, big fan of the podcast and both of your pages. I was hoping to get some advice. My dom doesn't stop with some of the degrading when he leaves the bedroom. Oh, God. He laughed at me for having to get the morning after pill, his doing, and he calls me a stupid bitch all the time. The list goes on. The sex is great, but do you think it's worth it? It's kind of lowering my self-esteem. Please don't post this. Because he follows. I hope he doesn't listen.
I told her we were going to talk about it on the podcast, and she was like, okay, great. So she approved it.
That's nice. I mean, I'm not laughing at the fact that he's calling you a stupid bitch. It was pretty funny. Obviously, if you're writing into two complete strangers about it, it bothers you. And if it bothers you, I don't know if the dick is really worth that. Like, if it's lowering your self-esteem, these are questions only you can answer. We can't answer them for you, but we can read them and laugh.
I feel like that was like the best answer you could have given.
I mean, you know, I'll talk shit to some of my subs outside the bedroom, but it's in a playful, sexual context, not like
a
you
mean way.
dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Go buy some morning after, you dumb bitch. Oh, you should have made him pay for it. That $50 is worth it. What is get what you give?
Oh, this girl told me that she, what?
I'm reading my response to you and your response to me. Fucking asshole.
Well, it's true.
Yeah, you got me there.
Okay, so this girl said that she, like, always gives, like, 110% or whatever. I don't know what that means. But she, like, always does a bunch of stuff, I guess. And then she feels like the favor isn't always returned.
What kind of stuff?
Well, like, she'll give head and then, like, he won't give her head. Or, like, she'll be on top and he won't ever, like, get on top or do anything. I'm guessing. I don't really know.
Or she fingers his asshole and he won't finger hers.
That too, maybe. I don't know. She didn't go into details really, but she says that she like does a whole lot. Like she puts in work, and she feels like it doesn't get reciprocated. Mm-hmm. And I just told her, and she's like, "I'm sick of that. Like, what should I do?" Blah blah blah. I was like, "Just do what I do," and I always just give what I get. So that way it's fair. Like if you're like not really doing that well, I'm not really gonna do that well either.
Yeah, because I feel like that's more of something for a woman to do.
Yeah.
Like, I know, like, if I'm fucking somebody that I fully intend on fucking again, I'm going to give, like, 90 to 100%.
I think that you should. I agree.
But I also, like, I get off. I'm watching women get off. So if I'm not trying to get you off, I'm probably not that attracted to you. Probably not going to sleep with you again. So, yeah, I don't know. People only get away with what you let them get away with. So that's really on you. If, you know, if you're sucking his dick and he's not eating your pussy, then you're allowing that. So I don't know. I don't know. And a lot of times I don't get what I give. I give my all. I put my heart and soul into it. I don't have either one of those.
So you put nothing into it?
I put this dick into it. That's enough. Well, and tongues and fingers and toys and shit. But
Just random things you find on the ground.
so sometimes, literally sometimes. But then, then she goes to suck your dick and she feels like she's going to rip it off your body while she's clawing it with her fucking teeth. So I don't think that's 100%.
Oh, God.
What, are you looking at the picture?
No, I was just picturing, like, that sounds terrible.
It is. It's terrible. It's painful.
Do they, like, what are they doing? Are they doing it on purpose?
I think what they think they're doing is like sucking dick like a porn star, where it's like, you know what I mean? Like all that, but don't know what they're doing. And the teeth get involved and the motions.
But they're not like biting. It just like, is it like a graze?
Not biting. Nah.
Like, I don't, like, what is it? Oh my God.
No, it's not. It's like what I just showed you.
Okay.
It's like scraping your dick with their fucking teeth.
Why would they do that? Do you guys like that? Do you know anyone that likes that?
We talked about on my Snap a couple weeks ago, and there was like 2 or 3 guys out of everyone that was like, "Oh, I like my dick bit" or whatever. Wasn't a lot of them.
Oh my God.
But there was a couple stories where, and even some chicks that were like, my ex used to want me to like bite down hard as fuck on his dick. I'm just like, ugh.
Oh my God.
I'm not into that. Like, and most of the guys wrote in and were like, these bitches don't know how to suck dick. So, yeah. It's not fun. It's painful.
It sounds really bad.
I mean, it's painful to fuck a chick's face. Like, there's no physical pleasure in that. Unless you like are into hurting yourself. For me personally, I'm not. It's more so like the act and the degrading factor of it is what's pleasurable about it. That shit hurts though. That shit don't feel good.
I didn't know that it hurt you guys.
Well, just depends on how big they are. Before we talk about No Nut November, because that's a fucking thing apparently. What the fuck is this picture? Like, why did you send me a picture of a man sucking his own dick, asking you if you're odd?
I know.
Like, bro, you have your penis in your mouth.
I just wanted to show you so you can see it.
I never focused on his mouth before right now, and I am right now, and I'm very disturbed by that.
Well, I don't understand if that's his mouth or if it's someone else.
I feel like the position that he looks like he's in,
it's his mouth?
His mouth.
I know, I think so too.
It's like his shoulder is really close to his
thigh,
hip and thigh.
Unless that's not his shoulder. Like, is that someone on top of him?
I suppose it could be. But why would he send it to you if it was a guy sucking his dick?
I don't know. And then the towel.
That's just good photography? I don't fucking know. That's just good planning on his parts.
The picture in itself is, I mean, I could talk about it for a long time. It's very
strange. There's a lot to say.
But the fact that he put, "You are very odd, aren't you?" with that picture. Like, I'm the weird one. Like, what? What?
I mean, he's probably pointing out the fact that you probably can't eat your own pussy. So
that's odd.
So it makes you odd,
that's
obviously.
Very odd.
Yes. But sucking your own dick is completely normal and
Everybody
rational.
does that.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, so I just sent that to you because I wanted you to see it.
Thanks.
It so
I
weird.
appreciate that. It was fucking great. Let's talk about No Nut November. I've never heard of this.
Me neither.
I feel like it's some bullshit that was made up on social media that just kind of spiraled out of control this year. And it's like taken off of the No Shave November or whatever.
I like No Shave November.
Hey, you're a beard whore. We get it.
I love a beard.
But so people started talking about this shit, and the first person that I saw post about it was a fucking woman. And the thing was written out for men to not come in November. Look here, bitch.
But why?
You ain't slick.
Like, for what?
You tell me. What the fuck is the point of no? And then they like started changing the rules on it. They're like, well, you just can't have sex. You can jerk off. What? Well, that's not No Nut November.
That's just no sex.
Yeah, right. I think it's a scam. But I want to thank all the men that are participating in it, because I will surely comfort your girlfriends in their time of need. You fucking idiots. How are you going to let the fucking internet manipulate you into not coming for a fucking month? Like, seriously.
I don't participate in any of those things. Like, I just heard...
Oh, I don't either.
I just heard about Sober October. I didn't even know that was a thing. But my birthday's in October, so I'm not going to be sober.
Well, I've heard of that one before in the last couple of years. And every time one of my friends is like, oh, I'm doing Sober October. I'm like, okay, sure you are. I'll see you in a week. You lying bitch.
Has anybody actually done it?
I know Scousema was trying to do it. Pretty sure she didn't make it. I'm gonna go out here on a limb and be like, no, she didn't make it. She was the only... Oh, no, another friend of mine said she was doing it. But she didn't make it very long. Like, maybe a couple of days.
Only a couple of days?
Yeah.
See, I feel like I could go... I mean, I could just drink on my birthday. I'm not, like, a huge drinker.
Oh, you think being high all the time doesn't count as being sober or not sober?
No.
No?
No. That doesn't count.
No.
It's not a drug.
Doesn't it? Mm-mm. It's not a drug?
It's not a drug.
Okay. For sure it is.
No, it's not.
Well.
It's all natural.
So is tobacco.
Yeah, that's not a drug.
Actually. Nicotine is a drug.
Nicotine, not tobacco.
But it's in tobacco.
Nicotine's in tobacco.
Yes. So now we're debating what's a drug and what's not.
I don't know. Do I?
You know what's a drug? I got your drug right here.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I can't stand the funniest one to me was recently these fucking idiot servers. No offense, I'm sure I got a lot of you listeners and followers that serve for a living, but this one pissed me off. It was called Tip the Bill Challenge. Get the fuck out of here! I'm not tipping the bill. It was started by servers.
Yeah.
And it was started by somebody who was drunk who tipped their friend who's a server the fucking bill amount. And I'm just looking at this shit like you guys are really trying to make this a thing. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I'm not like, I tip well. I ain't tipping you the bill because Facebook said I should.
That's just...
Fuck Facebook.
Why? Like, for what?
Why? So they get a lot of fucking money, that's why.
I know, but like, for what?
Drugs. Isn't everything for drugs?
Is it for a month?
It was, I don't even know if
just like something that
it was
you
just
do?
a challenge. They just called it Tip the Bill Challenge.
Oh.
So I think they probably wanted it to last forever. I would assume. I know I would. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, all these Facebook challenges.
Nicest thing I ever did for someone kind of like that. Not really at all. But I cut someone off on the bridge once. Because I had to.
You got someone off on a bridge?
No, I cut someone off like, on the freeway, on the bridge. Because I had to. And so I paid for their toll.
Well, that was sweet of you.
Yeah.
It was a great story.
So that was nice. Let's make that a challenge. Cut someone off and pay for their toll.
Okay, let's not make that a challenge. Because you're going to fucking get people killed.
Survival of the fittest.
I do like that. All right. So read that one from this girl, Lucy.
Oh, okay. So I've got a question for you and Cock Monster for the podcast. Does everybody call me that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. A guy I was seeing a while back wasn't quite a dom, but liked to be in control in the bedroom. Once we were fucking, he put his thumb in my mouth and said, "Fucking come for daddy." Now I found it hot as fuck, but when I told my friends, they all found it weird and said that's something they only do in porn and not in real life. Have you done it? Or has Yes Sir Daddy Sir had it done to her? What are your opinions on it? I didn't know who else to ask.
I
I love your response. I just read it.
was, well, yeah, I don't, I'm sure I have put my thumb in girls' mouths, but I'll put my hand on a girl's throat,
I feel like
regularly.
It's not more, like, why a thumb? I feel like that's weird. It reminds me of a toe. Like, I need a finger, not a thumb. It looks like a big toe on your hand.
It's a big toe on my hand. That's great. That's lovely.
Thumbs freak me out.
I do everything that she wrote about. Anybody that says that's only in porn, like,
That's a vanilla person.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
like, I feel like at that moment you just do missionary, and I don't even know what else.
Maybe, like, on your side from the back.
Oh, that's hot.
You know what I'm talking about? Like pregnancy sex?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. On the side, yeah. It's pretty
worst.
self-explanatory.
I hate that.
Do you?
Yes.
What do you prefer?
Pretty much anything but that.
That's just your most hated
I
position.
just don't like it. I don't know. It's weird.
I feel like you can't even see feet in that position. All right, fine. Fuck you then. Foot pick fetish? What is that?
I don't remember what that one was.
Great. My friend has a foot fetish. So any women that are, especially if you have really nasty feet, that's not what he's into.
Oh, I thought that's what you were going to
No,
say.
that's not what he's into. But if you have really nasty feet, send me pictures of them so I can send them to him.
Oh my god. I don't want to even think about the kind of pictures you're going to get.
Neither do I. But I'm trying to help him with his sickness, his illness.
Oh, is this your
Trying to get him
therapy?
off the feet.
Oh my god.
I think it'll work. So I had this guy ask me this, and I didn't open the DM, but I read it. I don't know if he listens or not, but whatever. He was asking me if what my thoughts were on, he's like, should I send a video of me fucking one of my other subs to one of my subs? And I mean, I know we've talked about this, and I make this pretty fucking clear. I don't share pictures and videos with anyone, especially without permission. So I personally wouldn't do that. I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me. I do take my privacy kind of seriously, as I know you do too. What I will do and have done though, this chick sent me a video and she was like, wanted me to send her a video of me getting off to the video. But instead, I sent her a video of me getting off to a video of me fucking somebody, and you could hear it in the background clearly. Obviously, she knew it wasn't her. So I sent her that and told her what a pathetic fucking whore she was. To which I'm sure she got off.
I'm pretty sure you sent me a video like that. Like I could hear stuff in the back.
Oh.
I think. But I'm not sure. Maybe I'm getting
Possible.
confused. And then I was confused. I was like, is there someone there or is that a video? Like, is there, because I didn't see anyone else. Like I'm confused. She just stayed in the corner moaning, like watching.
My bad. I don't think I have. Have I? I may have. It's possible. So yeah, that's where I stand on that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's okay.
It's not okay.
I've gotten a lot of videos. Well, I used to get a lot of videos, like Snapchat people would snap me, them, like, having sex with a girl, and she's, like, blindfolded or, like, tied up. Which is fine for her, if that's what you guys are, like, into, whatever. But, like, I don't even know if she knows she's being filmed.
Right.
Number one. And number two, does she know that you're sending it to me?
Right.
And I think I talked about it on here before in, like, one of the earlier episodes. And I haven't gotten another one since.
I used to get them a lot, too. I don't really get them. I haven't gotten one a lot in a while. And, yeah, it's the same thing. Like, does this person know they're being videoed? Do they know you're sending this to somebody that has a huge fucking social media following? Like, if I was a fucking dick, they could take that video and post it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm an amazing human being and wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, it's fucked up. Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Okay, so we went live last night.
Oh, yeah, we did.
And there was a girl, I don't know if you remember, but she said, she's like, oh, I'm going to send you nudes. And you're like, okay, send them. Do you remember that? Probably not. So,
Well,
so she said, or you said that, and she's like, okay, I'm going to send them. But she sent them to me instead of sending them to you.
that dumb bitch.
And so she sent them to me, but I have to accept her
To see him?
DM to see them.
Oh, no, you know what? She might have sent them to me, too. I opened that DM.
And so she said, and how about not posting me on your story, even with some censored shit? Thanks, Daddy. That's what she said to me. And I couldn't even see the photo.
Is this the name?
Yeah, that's her.
I thought this was on her story.
That's not on her story?
No, it's just a snap to me.
Oh.
And probably you.
And then,
Because when I first saw it, I was like, damn, bitch, you putting your butthole out there on your story like that?
and then, she sent me another message because I never opened it or responded or anything. She sent me another one, like, hours later. And she's like, I was the one on live saying I sent nudes to you by accident. And she, like, put the little, like, embarrassed emoji monkey covering her eyes. So, like, she completely, like, didn't know what she was doing the entire time. I don't know if she was drunk or what.
Oh, I don't know, but I'm sending her a video message back to let her know that we're talking about her on the podcast right now. And we just discussed your butthole on the podcast. And, yeah, thanks. It's the first time I've ever sent one of those.
Is that on Snapchat?
No,
What is
it
that?
was the Instagram.
You can send a voice thing on Instagram?
I was doing a video. I just pointed
oh.
at the floor.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I didn't know you could do that.
No, not yet. That would be nice, though. Okay, have you ever heard of this? Because if this is true, I need to figure out if this is true.
Okay.
Some girl messaged me and said, when I Googled this, and I don't know what she Googled because she didn't say, some stuff came up about girls who squirt and pour it down the dick hole. Apparently, a certain amount triggers some crazy shit. Ever heard of this? I have not.
I've never heard of that, no.
I would love to find out if it's true or not, but I feel like I guess squirt is different, but I don't know. I'm going to find out. I'll let you guys know. I got to figure out how to make that happen.
I want to know how you're going to catch it. Like, how are you going to get
That's
it?
well, yeah. Yeah, there's that part.
Like, how do you get it? Like, do you just have a bucket? You're just, like, waiting?
And then how do you get it in the dick hole? Like an eyedropper?
Like a funnel?
A funnel?
I don't know.
Oh, that sounds painful.
I don't know. I've never thought about this. Like, this sounds like a lot of work.
I feel like we need to explore this for science. It's for science. It's fine. I promise. So what are you doing after this? What is this? Low-angled selfies? What the fuck is that?
Okay. So,
You talking about dick pics?
I mean, I guess it goes for dick pics.
That's how they dick fit.
Yeah.
Cat dick, dickfish.
Dickfish, cat dick. Why would it be a cat dick?
Because catfish. I don't know. Catfish dick. Do catfishes have dicks?
I don't know.
Neither do I. It's probably best. No, but that's how dudes will like cat dick bitches. They'll shoot the angle from below.
So it looks
So
longer.
it looks all, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're getting dick pics sent in that manner, you know it's bullshit.
Or if it's super close up, like, and the whole thing's not in it, it's small.
We critique dick pics in our group chat, actually. Not me personally, but there's like a lot of girls in that group chat. Most all girls in that group chat.
And they just exchange dick pics?
Well, they're all memers and they all get the same pics that we get, just random stupid shit. And anytime they get a dick pic, first it comes in and they ask somebody in there who's like really good with Photoshop, like, is this Photoshopped?
Really?
Yeah. And sometimes they definitely are.
People Photoshop?
Yeah, apparently.
That's so much work, I feel like.
All right, settle down. Have you seen women in their filters?
I mean, I understand, like, slapping a filter on it, like, that takes, like, a second, but Photoshop, like, isn't that extensive work? Like...
I don't know. I don't know how to use Photoshop.
I don't know either, but I thought it was, like, a lot of work.
Yeah, I feel like it probably would be.
That's ridiculous. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, well, apparently some people have nothing but time on their fucking hands. What else we got going on? Nothing, huh?
Oh, well, so yeah, the low-angled selfies is like that. That's true about dick pics. But I feel like every guy I know, like when they post a selfie, it's always like from, like their phone's just in their lap. You know, like when you turn on your camera and it's facing you, that's the kind of pictures that they post. And I don't know why.
I copy women because they know best what they're doing when it comes to selfies. So I'll be like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to shoot down.
Is that what they tell you?
Oh, that's what I witnessed. I don't ask them like, yo, your selfie game is strong. How you do that shit? I've had chicks be like, I need to teach you how to take a selfie. I'm like, I don't want to know how to take a selfie. I don't care. I don't take pictures of myself unless I'm heavily intoxicated. I'm like a fucking selfie whore. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
No, not really.
The only thing I could think of is like why they do that is to like give a preview of like what it looks like to suck their dick.
I like that. That's not a bad tactic.
Like, is that what's happening? That's the only logical reason I could think of.
I mean, I don't think men are that smart.
That's true.
I really don't. I don't think they're that smart. I don't think they put that much thought into it.
That's actually true. That's just what I think about when
I think it's just lazy. Motherfucker can't lift his hands up to take a picture. Oh, man. I feel like there was something we've been talking about recently, but I can't remember. I did ask the other day for people's fantasies, and I haven't posted them yet, but I need to post them. There's some sick shit in there.
Like what?
Well, there's the girl who's been sleeping with her stepdad for 3 years after her mom had the fourth child. And
is she even of age?
I'm waiting for a response on that.
Oh my god.
I got the impression that she was of
live?
age.
In the South?
I said stepdad, not real dad.
Doesn't matter. Still weird.
It comes up every fucking time.
What do you mean?
Step siblings having sex, fathers and
Oh my
stepdaughters
God.
every
I
fucking
would
time.
Literally never in my life.
I mean,
I don't even like to think about my stepdad. He's a disgusting human. If he's even a fucking human.
so it's gonna be a no from you?
Oh, yeah. Definitely a no.
I'm trying to think if there were some good ones on there. It's a lot of rape fantasies.
Oh,
like
yeah.
a lot every
get that.
fucking time.
I
Every
love
time.
a good rape.
Fantasy. We just established men are not very fucking smart. You gotta put the fucking disclaimer in there.
Okay, yeah.
For the record, she does not really want to be raped. Please don't.
Oh, there's this guy on my Snapchat that he, like, travels. He's, like, a trucker. But he's, like, young. He's, like, an old, like, weird guy.
So his serial killing is just starting out?
He's in his prime.
He's in his prime.
He's in his prime. And he says he comes to, like, my area all the time. He's like, next time, like, I'm in your area, I'm gonna come by and just leave the door unlocked. And I'm gonna break in. And we're gonna do a rape fantasy and, like, all this stuff. And he's gonna bring his gun and fuck me with his gun and, like, all this stuff. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Let me know when you're coming.
Wow. I think we should wrap it up on that note.
Was that too much? Should I not have said that?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It just caught me off guard.
What?
It just caught me off guard.
Why?
I think it was the gun part.
Oh, okay.
You're like, okay.
Are you, like, pro gun safety control?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. I
own guns.
You just got so serious.
Come to my house, I'll
You,
shoot
like,
a motherfucker real quick. I don't give a fuck. I'm all about that.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's my right to bear arms. God damn it. Let's not go down that road before we start losing listeners.
I think we've already pissed off a lot of people.
I mean, that's kind of what we do. I find that to be the most enjoyable part about what I do. It's pissing people off every fucking day.
It's a lot of fun.
Because if you don't have a sense of humor, you're definitely going to be pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
So, on that gun rape note, let's wrap this thing up.
Okay. Sweet dreams. Nighty night. Dream of that pussy being tight.
And I don't know when we'll be back with another episode, so it should be next week. No. There might be a week in between. Anyway. Ooh, the ringtone should be coming out soon too. Once I get back home. I've just been traveling too much.
Did you record them?
No, but they'll literally take me 20 minutes to do.
Oh.
I just got to get into the studio to do it. All right, we will probably be going live again later because I find that to be really amusing. So if you're lucky, you'll have seen that. And if you're not, it's not my problem. Anyway, all right, we're out of here. And remember, always be a good girl for daddy. Oh, you looked away when I said that. You can't look at me when I say that? Bye-bye.